In October of 2016, the Los Angeles Police Department received a missing persons report that should not have existed. The man being reported was still being seen on city cameras days after he vanished. The case file began with a single sentence that immediately alarmed investigators. Subject's vehicle observed operating without a visible driver. The subject was listed as Ethan Michael Graves, age 34. He was a freelance audio engineer living alone near Echo Park, Los Angeles. He was quiet. He had no criminal record, no known mental illness, no history of disappearance. Yet at 2:47 a.m. on October 3rd, traffic cameras at Spring Street and 5th Street captured his gray 2013 Toyota Corolla stopping at a red light. It signaled left. It proceeded through the intersection normally, except there was no one in the driver's seat. Officers initially suspected a camera malfunction. That theory lasted less than an hour. The same vehicle appeared again, and again, and again. Over the next 5 nights, Ethan's Corolla was recorded on more than 14 separate traffic cameras across downtown Los Angeles. Always between 2:30 and 3:15 a.m., the route was nearly identical each time. It followed surface streets. It avoided highways. It stopped at the same intersections. It idled for the same length of time. It never sped. It never parked. It never deviated. When technicians enhanced the footage, they confirmed the driver's seat was empty in every frame. No distortion, no reflection, no shadow. LAPD opened case number MP1644729. Ethan Graves was officially classified as missing. This classification was unusual. His vehicle was still active. His movements were still being logged. Yet the man himself had vanished. Detectives canvassed Ethan's neighborhood. Neighbors described him as polite but distant. No visitors, no family nearby. One neighbor recalled hearing faint sounds through the walls late at night. Not music, not voices, something rhythmic, like breathing or recording equipment being adjusted. According to interviews conducted later, Ethan moved to Los Angeles in 2012 to work in sound design. He did not pursue film scores or music production. His focus was ambient noise, empty environments, transitional spaces, areas people passed through but never stayed in. Former co-workers described him as precise, obsessive about clarity. One colleague recalled Ethan saying that silence was never empty, that it was full of leftovers. At the time, no one questioned what he meant. His archived social media showed dozens of audio uploads, each labeled with exact locations and timestamps. Parking garage 1:12 a.m., alley off Sunset Boulevard. Stairwell downtown 2:13 a.m. None included explanations. Only sound. In his final uploads, listeners noticed something wrong. Beneath the static were sounds that did not belong, footsteps that repeated too precisely, breathing that played backward, whispers that arrived seconds after silence. Several commenters asked if the files were edited. Ethan never responded. In late September, Ethan began messaging a former college friend named Melissa Ann Kowalski, who lived in Pasadena. At first, the messages were casual, then they changed. Ethan asked if she believed places could retain memory, if sound could imprint itself, if a room could replay a person long after they were gone. Melissa later told police she assumed Ethan was researching a concept for work. On September 29th at 11:18 p.m., Ethan sent her a voice message. It was recorded inside a service tunnel beneath Union Station, accessed through an unsecured maintenance door. In the audio, Ethan spoke calmly, almost professionally. He explained that the tunnel produced echoes that did not behave normally. The delays were too long, too consistent. When he spoke into the darkness, his voice returned minutes later, not distorted, not degraded, altered, slower, whispered, saying things he did not remember saying. Melissa joked that he was scaring himself. Ethan replied, "I think the tunnel keeps people." That was the last message she ever received. On October 1st at 3:02 a.m., Ethan recorded an audio file later recovered from his laptop. The file was titled Return_3 a.m. In it, he described staying in the tunnel too long. He described hearing footsteps approach him that perfectly matched his own pace. He described breathing that synced exactly with his chest. Near the end, Ethan said, "If you hear this, I didn't leave." Another voice interrupted him. Identical. Same pitch, same cadence, same breath pattern. It finished the sentence by saying, You stayed. Forensic audio analysts confirmed the second voice was not edited. It was not layered. It was not synthesized. It matched Ethan Graves' vocal print with near-perfect certainty. Something experts described as statistically impossible. One analyst included a note in the report. "If this is authentic," it read, then the source of the second voice was present in the space with him. When officers entered Ethan's apartment on Alvarado Street on October 4th, they found no signs of forced entry. No struggle, no blood. The living room was filled with recording equipment, microphones taped into corners, wires running along baseboards, portable recorders placed at head height. All devices were powered on. All were recording. Playback revealed overlapping sounds, footsteps, doors closing, movement from multiple directions. None of it aligned with the timestamps. None of it matched any person inside the apartment at the time. One detective noted that some of the recordings appeared to respond to each other, as if the room itself was participating. The landlord reported hearing footsteps above his ceiling at night, sometimes pacing, sometimes stopping directly over his bed. This continued after Ethan was declared missing. Police dismissed it as stress. The landlord moved out 2 months later. On October 6th, Ethan's Corolla was located beneath the 6th Street Viaduct. The engine was warm. The keys were in the ignition. The doors were unlocked. Inside the car, a recorder was still running. The audio captured footsteps approaching. A door opening. Ethan's voice spoke clearly, calmly. "I'm late, but I made it back." Then silence. Traffic cameras did not record anyone entering or exiting the vehicle. The case quietly stalled. No suspects. No remains. No explanation. In 2019, the case resurfaced. An urban explorer named Daniel Robert Shu uploaded a video documenting abandoned tunnels beneath Union Station. Viewers noticed something disturbing. His microphone recorded a whisper repeating his movements after he stopped walking. The delay matched Ethan's recordings almost exactly. When someone in the comments linked the Ethan Graves case, Daniel removed the video within hours. Daniel later stated he received an anonymous email. Attached was an audio file recorded inside his own apartment. It captured him sleeping, breathing, whispering his name. The timestamp showed it was recorded while he was filming underground. Daniel moved out of California shortly afterward. Today, Ethan Graves remains officially missing, presumed deceased. Yet LAPD internal notes include a line never explained to the public. Subject may be spatially displaced. City traffic cameras still flag Ethan's license plate once or twice a year. Always late at night, always downtown, always empty. Audio technicians reviewing the footage report something else. Beneath the engine noise is a faint secondary sound. A man practicing speech, repeating phrases, adjusting tone, as if preparing to return because sound never really disappears. And some places do not echo. They remember. The shadows are watching. Will you return for more? Like and subscribe if you want to hear the voices that whisper in the dark.